Hey garden lovers, it's Whitney with naturehills.com. Welcome back to our series about native plants for your region. As a quick recap, I've broken down the country into 4 parts with this video going over the Southeast. The Southeast is known for its humidity and high summer temperatures. Not only will planting natives support the local ecosystem, but they'll also support your garden time management as these plants are already adapted to the environment and won't need nearly as much fussing as introduced plants. Before I get too far into this, let me quickly recap what I mean when I say native. A native is a plant that naturally occurs in a region and is interconnected to its ecosystem and everything that lives in it. While cultivars and hybrids are great for offering different foliage, longer and larger flowers, or smaller sized plants, the native species are the ones in tune with their surroundings and support beneficial insects and wildlife. Native plants play an essential role in maintaining the ecosystems that live in the southern US region and have adapted to the climate and weather in that area. Natives are used to restore wetlands, control erosion, and create wildlife habitat here in the United States. Plus, you won't have to worry about them becoming invasive. When you're shopping with us, our regulations and compliance software, Plant Sentry, will ensure that you're only able to ship plants that meet your federal, state, and local regulations. Now, let's jump into our top 5 picks for some of our favorite Southeast native plants. Number 5, Pink Muhly Grass. The big pink fluffy seed heads of the Pink Muhly Grass need little introduction. This is a perennial native grass with so many beautiful ornamental features. These provide an impressive cover for the areas where you have poor soils. You could also plant a few in a summer border or anywhere you need a splash of fall color. It's a must-have in growing zones 6 through 11 if you love making bouquets. These grasses do well in pots and are very easy to grow, are deer resistant, and handle air pollution, drought, and heat. Number 5, Pink Muhly Grass. Growing zones 6 through 11, fluffy pink plumes, green fountains of slender grassy foliage, fall display, and are drought and heat hardy. Number 4, Adam's Needle Yucca. These native succulents are hardy across most of the United States. You'll love the handsome, spiky, lance-shaped blue-green evergreen leaves all year long. Perfect for novice and experienced gardeners alike, this perennial can develop a tall flowering stem in the summer and a spike can reach 6 feet tall or more, full of creamy white tulip-shaped flowers that can last for a month. Butterflies and hummingbirds love these plants. They're heat and cold tolerant and are deer, drought, disease, and insect resistant. Number 4, Adam's Needle Yucca. Growing zones 4 through 10, spiky clumps of sword-like green leaves, huge towers of white bell-shaped flowers, deep tap roots that can handle drought and sun, and are long-lived. Number 3, Blue Mist Flower. The native wildflower known as blue mist flower is hardy across the United States growing zones 6 through 11. Also known as ageratum, this is a very special, fuzzy periwinkle-colored perennial for the summer and fall garden. Used extensively in wildlife gardens and natural habitat restoration efforts and pollinator gardens, ageratum has plenty of nectar to go around in the later parts of the season when pollinators need it most, especially the migrating monarch butterflies. Number 3, Blue Mist Flower. Growing zones 6 through 11, fuzzy umbels of periwinkle blue flowers, pollinator friendly, 2 to 3 feet tall, and you can use them in container plants or for annual season color. Number 2, Buttonbush. Buttonbush is a wetland native shrub that handles wet soil and even occasionally standing water. You will love the round ball-like white fragrant flowers that bloom in June in sun or shade. Reaching around 5 to 10 feet tall, it's for growing zones 5 through 9, and these are pollinator friendly and even hummingbirds drop by. Buttonbush has been used to restore wetlands, control erosion, and create rain gardens and wildlife habitats here in the United States, especially in the Southeast. Number 2, Buttonbush. Growing zones 5 through 9, round white ball-shaped flowers, pollinator friendly, can grow up to 10 feet tall, and handles sun or shade. And number 1, Coastal Dog Hobble. A great seaside and woodland native shrub for the Southeast, the Coastal Dog Hobble is a broadleaf evergreen with bell-shaped white flowers blooming all across the plant in distinct and uniform clumps. Growing zones 5 through 8, the white flowers are in stark contrast against the shiny green leaves. The foliage grows in a zigzag pattern that transforms to red, burgundy, and purple in the fall. Number 1, Coastal Dog Hobble. Growing zones 5 through 8, white bell-shaped flowers, pollinator-friendly, and a broadleaf evergreen shrub. If you live in the southeastern US, I feel pretty confident that you will fall in love with one of these stunning natives. However, if you don't see exactly the one that sparks the fire in your heart, no problem. We have hundreds of natives categorized by state over on our site. Simply pick where you live and start shopping. Or check with your local extension office as they'll always have great ideas for you. Would you like to learn more about the difference between natives, nativars, and cultivars? Or do you want to learn more about feeding monarch butterflies? Learn more about all of these and more over on our #ProPlantTips blog. I'll include some of those helpful resources down in the description below. As always, if you enjoy our content, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our YouTube channel. For more plant info and inspo, check out our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest pages. And until next time, happy planting!